Our mission? Historical research. We are monitoring Earth communications to find out how our planet survived desperate problems in the year 2020. Maximum magnification. How do you read that?
Bernie was a minor official, notorious for his rigid and limited patterns of thought.
Here's the bad part. When you do testing to that extent, you're going to find more people, you're going to find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please. I leave it up to the governors. Many of the governors are changing. They're more mask into. They like the concept of masks, but some of them don't agree. I do say this, schools have to open, young people have to go to school, and there's problems when you don't go to school too. And there's gonna be a funding problem because we're not gonna fund, when they don't open their schools, we're not gonna fund them. We're not gonna give them money if they're not going to school. Religion will be gone, okay? Life, you could forget about that, the whole question of life. I would like you to speak to the medical doctors to see if there's any way that you can apply light and heat to cure. You know, if you could, and maybe you can, maybe you can't. Again, I say maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not a doctor. Look, it may work and it may not work. And I agree with the doctor, what he said. May work, may not work. I feel good about it. That's all it is, just a feeling. I'm a smart guy. I feel good about it.
Verbose, isn't he?
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
So somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it. It's the worst year they've had in a half a century. And that's because of me. And I'm not proud of that, but you know what? They want to negotiate. And Sleepy Joe doesn't have a clue.
Just can't resist the urge to play God.
Flames, we'll put out the flames, and we'll put out, in some cases, just burning embers. We also have burning embers. We have embers, and we do have flames. Florida became more flame-like, but it's going to be under control.
He seemed rather pleased with himself, as if he were
Irrational.
You can check it out.
Could you please get me the mortality rate?
Yeah.
Kaylee's right here. I heard we have one of the lowest, maybe the lowest mortality rate anywhere in the world. Do you have the numbers, please? Because I heard we had the best mortality rate.
Could be some form of space madness we've never heard of.
Medical analysis indicates that Alexa mentally inferior. But
He'll be on the ground crying for mommy. He'll say, mommy, mommy, please take me home.
their intellect ratings are almost 100% below average.
He may be drug, hypnotized, or psychotic.
He is not sane. All that matters to them is their hate.
Something which does these things for him. His audience, his ego.
Is it ego? Or something else?
When people proudly had their Confederate flags, they're not talking about racism. They love their flag. It represents the South. They like the South. People right now like the South. I say it's freedom of many things. Frankly, it means when there's looting, people get shot and they die.
And heightens the emotion.
I, too, felt a brief surge of racial bigotry.
Disgusting is what I call them.
And we will make America great again. Thank you.
Computer, this is Captain James Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Destruct sequence 1, code 1, 1A.